What's going on, guys? Bob Buskirk here at Think Computers, and today we have another Steam machine, and this one comes from Zotac, and it's no surprise that we see Zotac come out with a Steam machine. Their ZBox line of mini PCs are extremely popular. We've reviewed a few in the past, and they're really awesome. So we have the NEN SN970 Steam machine, so let's go ahead and take a look. Zotac's Steam machine comes in a very nice retail box. For those who don't know, for something to be categorized as a Steam machine, it needs to run SteamOS. We see a lot of these small little mini PCs, but they run Windows. They don't run SteamOS, and they don't come with the Steam controller. So this does run SteamOS and does come with the Steam controller. So just to put that out there. And get that out of the way. But nice retail box. It lets you know pretty much everything about the device. So you flip over to the back, it gives you an overview, and you can kind of see, all your ports and everything like that. Over here, it has some of the features listed, and then on the bottom, it gives us our full specs right here on the bottom, which I'm going to list out just so you know what's inside here. So we have an Intel Core i5 6400T. That's a quad-core processor, 2.2 gigahertz, but it will boost up to 2.8 gigahertz. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 with 3 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory. It's kind of weird that this is called the NEN SN970. A lot of people think that it has a 970 or GTX 970 inside, but it has a GTX 960. 8 gigabytes of DDR3 memory running at 1600 megahertz. You can upgrade that to 16 gig, 1 terabyte, 2.5 inch hard drive, and that's a hard drive. It's not a solid state drive. You have an M.2 slot for an SSD if you want to put one in there. As far as networking, you have dual gigabit LAN, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0. You also have a card reader. And as far as outputs, we'll go over all that once we open it up so we can show you. So let's get inside and see what we have here. I'm going to try to open this at least. Maybe I'm not seeing this right. Here we go. I always have problems opening boxes on video for some reason. All right, so when we open it, it's all yellow, as you can see right here. And it just says, thank you for your purchase, like, share the love, and leave a review where you bought it. Don't like, if your experience has been less than stellar, let us know. And it gives their support and everything like that. So this box says accessories on it. So we'll take that out first, I would assume. And we'll move this out of the way. And here is our accessories box. So in here, we have our Steam controller, which you can kind of see right here. If you saw our review of the Alienware Steam machine, you know what the Steam controller is all about. It definitely meshes console gaming and PC gaming in one, and a lot of games now are being designed for the Steam controller, which I really like it. I've been using the Alienware Steam machine with the Steam controller, and I really like the Steam controller. So you have that. We have just a regular power connection here, and this goes with our power brick, which is kind of big, a larger size power brick. And we have our USB cable, and this is for our little dongle here that comes with the Steam controller. So you can connect the Steam controller with this if you want. If you don't want to use it wirelessly, you can use this. Or they have this little extension here. So if you're having connection issues with the controller, you can connect this via USB and kind of place this maybe on top of your TV, or better placement in your home theater, and then obviously plug this in like that, and you have a better connection. You see this all the time with different types of wireless USB devices. And then finally, we have just a little antenna here for the wireless that's going to be on this device. So in the other box, or the rest of the box, we had some little bit more accessories. We just have this little brochure from Zotac that says Power Your Play, and just lets you know about some of the stuff that's inside the Steam machine. And then we have this package of, it looks like, well, it says creators of the original mini PC Zotac Z-Box, and then on this side it says push a limit. This should just be all of our, let's see what's all in here. We have our user's manual, and this basically shows you how to do certain things, how to open it up, which is pretty cool, because you can upgrade some of the parts in this as well. You can upgrade the memory as well as the hard drive, and you can add a M.2 SSD in there. So you have the ability to do that. Steam controller, product guide, Steam controller quick start guide, little Zotac case badge or case sticker. We have, looks like warranty information and a quick start guide. We'll show you how to get everything set up, I assume. Yeah, this just, it has pictures, which is kind of nice. Shows you how to get everything set up. And then it says the original mini PC, and this just goes over all of the different Z-Box series. If you're looking for a mini PC, Zotac is the way to go. Their Z-Box series is really awesome. And then we have a CD or something in here. And this just should have, I guess, all of our drivers and stuff on it. I'm not exactly sure because there's no CD-ROM on this, so that's not really sure why that is in there. But that is what we have. Oh, it says drivers for Windows. So if you were going to go ahead and take Steam OS off of this, you had the drivers for the device for Windows if you're going to go ahead and install Windows. So get this all the way. And the thing you notice about this Steam machine is it's a little bit more flashy than the Alienware one. It has the big Steam logo there on the top, which I think is really cool. So if you have this sitting in your home theater, or you have this, say, sitting you know, out somewhere, people will be like, oh, what is that? And they can obviously see that it is a Steam machine. So you have all white all around, and then you have black kind of around the middle here. Now this is a little bit bigger than the Alienware Steam machine, but it's still very small. It's still gonna be smaller than an Xbox One or a PS4. I'm not exactly sure how big Wii's are because I don't use one, but it's around that size. It's pretty small here. So it's not going to be a big deal to kind of fit in your home theater. As I said, Steam logo on the top here. If we go to the front, we have a very large power button, which you can see right there. Zotac logo. We have an SD card slot, and this is looks like it's a mixed port with an SD card slot as well as a USB port right there, which I've never seen before, but it looks like that's what that is. Headphone and microphone connections, and then we have a USB Type-C connector, and that's something that you don't see on a lot of devices. We will see in the future, but it's kind of like, it's cool that this is sort of like future-proofed with the Type-C connection, USB 3.0 Type-C. That is actually really cool. So you can have a lot of devices that are going to be coming out have the Type-C connector, which you can go ahead and use on this. Now, going around to the back here, we have a ton of connections too. So up top here, you can see we have some ventilation to keep everything in here nice and cool. We have our little power connection, which is right there. We have two USB 2.0 ports, two USB 3.0 ports, and we have dual HDMI ports. There's 4 here. I'm not sure if they're in or out, but we have 4 ports here. So I'm not sure if this has 4 HDMI ports or there's 2 in and 2 out. I'm not specifically sure. It's weird to see 4 on this device, but we do have 4 HDMI either inputs or outputs, and then we have dual gigabit Ethernet here too. That's something weird to see in a Steam machine, is dual Ethernet, but it is on here. And then we have our little connection here for our antenna. On the bottom here, we just have 4 feet, so if you do have this sitting, of course, it's not going to, you know, move all that much or anything like that. And with this, I believe that you just kind of take these 4 feet off, kind of peel them off, and then there's screws under there, and this allows you to kind of open up the device. And when you open it up, again, that gives you the ability to upgrade the hard drive or add a M.2 SSD and upgrade the memory as well. So you can go ahead and do that if you want to give some more performance to this. But this is pretty much it for our quick little unboxing and overview of the Zotac Steam machine. It is the NEN SN970. So make sure you check back very soon on thinkcomputers.org as we'll have our full written review. Until next time, catch you guys later.